We've got a fully decked out 1973 Volkswagen camper bus. When I say fully decked out, it's got all the windows, the retractable top, it has a stove, a sink, all sorts of goodies, the safari front windows, all the side windows that pop open. We sold this vehicle to a really good customer. He can never leave well enough alone. He made this a pro touring VW. He spent 20 grand with upgrades, Willwood disc brakes all around, air ride suspension. Right now it's dropped down to the ground. 2300 cc motor, all new transmission, independent rear suspension. The list goes on and on. We'll go over all that in just a little bit. This will do 70 miles an hour at 3,200 RPM. A lot better than with the 40 horsepower motor that was in there. So it's a rotisserie restored, pro touring camper bus. Go to volocars.com where you can read all the specs, and that's where you'll find the price tag. And by the way, all that work that I just mentioned, you're getting it for free. He just enjoys doing it. So what you're paying for this bus is what he paid for it before all those upgrades were done. So the price tag along with the monthly finance option is on every car at volocars.com. But for right now, join me. Well, let's go for a spin. All right, we'll talk about all the features in a little bit, but right here we got the Cyclops light on top. That's a cool feature. The Safari windows, they open all the way up, or of course they close. All the glass is new. You know, wing windows, you got sliding windows, pop-out windows, 2 on each side, all the gaskets. You got the windows in the roof. The body's in real nice shape, straight, clean, painted real nicely. Beautiful bright red. It's all real nice. The white is real nice. It did have a roof rack on it, but since he went pro touring, slammed it down, thought it looked better without the racks. But the very edge of the rain gutter is chipped up a little bit. This is all clean, painted real nice, no damage, no rust. Painted bumpers. It has this belt line aluminum molding all the way around with the red strip in the middle. That's real nice looking. Again, all the gaskets are redone. This side is shiny, straight, beautiful. The retractable roof is all new. When I say retractable, you just slide it back. New black vinyl. Door handles, all the rubber, all new. It has the chrome upgraded wheels. You know, the brand will be listed on our website. Performance tires. Has the famous V in the front with the big chrome VW emblem. Everything has been restored or replaced. Has a running board on this side that is removable if you don't like it. I think it makes it look pretty cool. When it's lifted back up when you're driving, it won't be touching the ground like it is there. So we got so much more to show you. Why don't we open it up and get to it? So this is just a fun vehicle. People just smile, they'll get pictures. It's just a fun vehicle. And everything in here is restored. All the metals painted, all new gaskets like I was saying earlier. Looks like the gas gauge is new. You have a new switch here, this for the air compressor for the air ride. He's added an oil cooler. Here's the air ride controls. You can adjust where you want them, and a gauge will tell you where it's at. All this is wrapped. We got boots on the shifters. I don't know if you want to call that a kick panel. New carpet. Look at the upholstery. Real cute looking upholstery. Matches on the door panels. It's a manual 4-speed transmission, and that whole system's been replaced and upgraded. So this is where it gets cool. None of this was used. Gentleman we sold it to, I don't know if he put 20 miles on the car. Actually, he said since it's been done, it has no miles. We even had to tidy up, finish a few things. He just loves building them. So come on inside. We did some really nice cabinetry work. This tight table folds up. I just opened it. Otherwise, it folds down flat. You got a seat there with some storage underneath it. You got some storage here. There's all nice hinges and wrapped edges. And And then look at all the curtains. That's all an accessory. Headliner front to back is replaced. So this top slides in and out. Here we got a little wind deflector. And then there's air that comes in up front on the roof. I'm kind of skipping all over because there's so much here. Here's an electric cooktop. You have a sink. What you do, there's a container for fresh water and dirty water. So, I mean, it's very simple. More storage. Here's a camper that'll fit in your garage. Now, this will fold flat. This will make a bed. If you actually did want to spend the night in it, you can do that. And then all them bars around the back windows, those are all accessories. You got more storage space. So again, just a very cool feature. There's a refrigerator inside this cabinet, never been used. The plug is inside here, so you'd have to, have a hookup to plug into. A completely redone interior. Again, this is a novelty. This is just a cool vehicle. Whether you go camping in it or not, that's up to you. It will function as a camper. It's not going to be a top of the line RV, but you can spend the night in it and have a good time. Now the engine, 2,300, like 2,330 something cc's and dual carbs. This is a new crate engine. There's hardly any miles on it, maybe a handful of miles. Remote oil filter, and like I said, oil cooler, all new wiring. Upgraded distributor, ignition system, carburetors, the whole thing is new. There's an Optima battery over there. So greatly improved horsepower out of this engine versus the 40 horsepower that was in there. You can actually drive this vehicle now. All right, Caleb's going to take you for a drive. When you get back, we'll talk about the underside.
All right, you guys are in for a treat with this one. We're taking her around the block. We're going to show you that it is very cruisable. You may get to where you're going, but it's not going to be fast. It will be in style, though. And with all these upgrades the previous owner did, I'll tell you, it drives 1,000 times better than it used to. The air ride is great. It's gliding over the bumps. Steering's nice and tight. Again, this is all new steering components in here. We're driving nice and straight, cruising at 40 at the moment. We're going to see if we can get her up to speed with the rest of the traffic. Horn works. I know the turn signals work, but you do have to cancel them manually. The brakes feel good. It has four-wheel disc brakes now with Wilwood calipers. All right, let's see what she does. Miles an hour, guys, like it's nothing. Yeah, this thing's sweet. Very drivable. Downshifts nicely. I would say very well put together. Mechanically, this thing is solid.
So when this was originally restored, it was flipped on a rotisserie. It was a bare shell, completely restored. Now what our customer recently just added, and all this stuff is new, 17x7 Raider wheels with Neogen tires. The engine is strictly foreign, super street, 2,332 cc's with dual carbs, high flow oil pump. That was $6,700 for the crate motor. Stainless steel tuned Sidewinder exhaust. That was $700. It's all polished and shiny. External oil cooler with fan and thermostat. Upgraded transmission from strictly foreign super street. It's a freeway flyer, 70 miles an hour at 3,200 RPMs. That was $2,400. Stage 2 clutch, Kennedy pressure plate with Dakin clutch disc. Suspension has a complete VW bus air ride kit. Wolfsburg West Center steering linkage, tie rods. That's right from Germany. Rebuilt the steering box. Air-quelled disc brake conversion, front and rear with Willwood drilled and slotted brakes at all four corners with red calipers. The whole underneath the car is painted red. Independent rear suspension system with Super Street 412 gears. Painless performance fuel pump kit and relay. And that's about the extent of what he just added on top of all the stuff it already had. And everything I just mentioned, you're getting it for free, including the labor. He's not getting a penny of that back. He just enjoyed doing it. So again, conversation piece, fits in the garage. You can go spend the night in it if you wanted to. At the cruise night, you'll be the star of the show. People will be getting their pictures. When you're driving down the road, people are going to thumbs up. They're going to smile. I'm telling you, this is just a people pleaser. Go to volocars.com. The salesman can help answer your questions, including how to get it financed and delivered to your door. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon, and you'll be notified when the next one's posted. Thanks for watching.